And I think we failed in that respect, because the more important thing to changing the system is to change the human being. And I reflect on our same conversation we had about climate change. We're not at 1 minute to midnight, we're at midnight. And actually, being a grandfather today, I realized that everything I've done in my life, whatever I've done, is preparing me for what is the most urgent task of humanity. How do we save humanity, not the planet? And that answer cannot be about money or economy. And this is where the young people of today are saying to us that unless you place ecology at the center of politics, at the center of economy, center of trade unions and civil society, we will fail in this historic obligation of saving this humanity. And maybe we don't have that right today, to stand here and think that money will solve this problem. And this is what I reflect on, one of the important lessons I wish I had listened closer to Mandela when I served as a minister in his office responsible for reconstruction and development, when he said the most painful journey in life is the shortest journey from the head, which is a cesspool of craving, of attachments, of desires, of ego, of anger, to your heart, where compassion, solidarity, forgiveness, reconciliation sit. And unless we realize that that's the most urgent solution, that we see the human connection between each of us. And that's why I support you. I think that if we pursue what Einstein talked about as a definition of insanity, the same solutions, knowing that we will fail, we are betraying the future generations. And therefore I think that if we sit on this conference and we do not, in this organization, if we do not understand that there is a climate emergency, in fact, that cannot be solved with the old ideas, and we face a historic moment where we're looking for new ideas and we're coming up with old solutions. Whether it's how to organize people, whether it's how to change this economy, change politics, I think everything should be under the microscope today. And I hope, and I plead with y'all, because I've reached a point in my life where I've given up on humanity until these grandchildren came. And I understand my obligation today, Hadi, to these kids and that generation. That's the only thing that keeps me alive. What can I do that is different? And that requires courage and requires love, and it's not money. So if we can see the human connection between us and other human beings, not the separation that we've developed because of the economic system, that I am more important than you because of your culture, because of your religion, because of your status, because you're a billionaire. It cannot be the solution. When I see the connection between you and me as the human connection with the forest, where I see the spirit of the forest, not timber to be sold. When I see the oceans and say, if I dump poison into these oceans, I'm destroying my future generation, my grandchildren's future. Then we understand what is important. And I think we've got locked into a debate today that is taking us in the opposite direction of solutions. And it's really, if we could just discover our humanity, if we could just go to our heart and feel compassion. We celebrate Mandela, but what do we celebrate him for? We celebrate the Mother Teresa's. What do we celebrate these people for? It's their humility, their simplicity, their dedication. I plead with you all, please. Can we put money aside and look at humanity? And when we talk about agriculture, we talk about economy, we have 2/3 of the remaining cultivatable, arable land in the world. But it's going to be poisoned by conglomerates that have already destroyed that land in the United States and Europe and China and India. How can we promote and work with our people, the youth, to create the skills, to create the support, to create the type of framework where there's love, where there's connection, where there's human connection? And I just don't find that anymore. And I feel like, why am I saying that? Why am I standing here? Why am I speaking? What can I do? And, that's the most terrible position to be in. So for those that are parents here, those that want to be parents but are not able to do it because of conscious choice, I empathize with you. And I wish we could have the debate which brings back the real humanity of ourselves. Thank you.
As usual, great speech.